All right. I'll start. Here we go. All right, you're good. Hey, yo, man, open the goddamn doors, motherfucking B4 gamers. What's up, everybody? My name is Noah Morelli, and I am in the studio with
Isaiah Aber,
and we are going to be talking about whatever comes to our mind, whether that be weird or normal. You're going to get to see an inside glimpse of what me and Isaiah talk about on the down low.
or here.
Yeah.
If you for you deaf people, I don't know.
Dude, Eminem came out with that new song.
I mean blind so you can hear us.
No, it's fine.
Deaf people can't hear us.
Eminem came out with that new song. He was like, I forget. He was talking about. He said, "F blind people and deaf people suck," and something dumb quadriplegic. And then he said the F word, and I was like, "Dang!" And then Eminem expects us to act like, "Oh no, Eminem's saying inappropriate words. He's gonna be canceled." It's like, dude, nobody cares.
What are you gonna do? Cancel me, Gen Z me, bro?
Yeah, he was like, "Gen Z's gonna cancel me." It's like nobody cares.
I think that's an
nobody.
actual line.
It probably is. He came out with that new album. I didn't really listen to it because Eminem. I don't want Eminem to roast me. He wouldn't care. But he hasn't really come out with anything good in a while. My favorite Eminem album was called the Slim Shady LP. That was very good. That was probably one of the best ones, but
I never really listened to Eminem. I mean, I tried, but like, I have trouble listening to certain lyrics.
You're into more gangster rap.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, gangster rap's pretty good too. I like NWA and I played that Ice Cube. Remember I played that Ice Cube song?
That's a really good song.
Yeah, and I saw it. You put it on your Instagram note, and I was like, "Aw, that's so cute." Isaiah put this on.
I think I put the they had the gold feature thing. I think I did that too.
What even is that?
If you say gold in your Instagram note, it makes the full.
So I could just say like, you know.
You could say like gold fart or something. Like literally anything.
What if I said like Barack Obama gold?
Yeah, it would turn it gold.
That's awesome. Dang. Gold. What if you said silver? Donald Trump silver.
It would just stay like that
Dang.
little.
There's no love for
gray or white or I don't know what color it is on light mode. I have everything in dark mode.
Oh yeah, that's another thing on Snapchat. I was talking about this with our friend Peyton. Me and him are Android owners, unlike everybody else in this world. And I opened up my Snap like a couple days ago, and bam, it was just it was black or dark.
Oh wait,
mode.
they finally updated that?
Yeah, see, look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know. It feels more I'm like more intrigued to open Snaps now. I'm like, dang, I wonder. I'm actually looking at what people have to say and not just leaving people undelivered for 3 weeks because they don't really care anymore.
I actually only have a few people that I actually keep streaks with, so.
Yeah, I mean, I may seem like a manho because of my. I mean, my Snap score's not that bad. It's like 300 something thousand. We got a lot of new people on there too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I usually just delete everyone I don't talk to.
Yeah, I probably should do that also. I mean, I don't even know why I have Snapchat. Honestly, I told myself I was like, you know what? I probably should delete social media because whenever like school comes around and stuff, you know, you're doing homework and then you just end up not focusing on your work and you're just like freaking scrolling through reels or something.
Yeah, and then you're watching like 60 videos about Jeremy Fragrance and he's dancing and then you can in really tight pants and you can see more showing.
Did you see the Jeremy Allen White thing?
Who's that?
He was a guy who looks like a rat, and he was on the Calvin. In my opinion, I think he's kind of. I mean, he had a really cool character.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he was played in
The Bear, right?
Yeah, he was the chef or something.
He's like
and
really
he's
average. Yeah, he's just jacked, but he's really average looking.
I know, and everybody's just like simping over him. I guess
like,
he is a pretty good actor.
I mean, like,
though.
Think about it though. Like Pete Davidson.
I know. He's like a freaking lanky 4x4 plywood, but he's funny. So he bagged Ariola Grande. Ariola Grande. That's what the guitar YouTuber, you know Stevie T, that guitar.
Oh yeah.
He made a video about Ariana Grande, and he called her Areola Grande. It means large nipple. Large nipple. Yeah, but Pete, bro, Pete bagged. That's crazy. Good for him.
It's insane, like his character. It's
Yeah.
like that with what's his name? Like Kevin James and
Oh, Kevin Hart, the
no,
short
Kevin
dude?
James.
Who's Kevin James?
He's the fat guy.
Is that
He's always with the other dude. Like the really fugly one.
it's a really fugly one.
And they're always in movies together.
Oh,
Grown Ups.
is that Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Him and Kevin James. They're
Did you
always
see those pictures of Adam Sandler when he wears like a
lesbian outfit.
Yeah, there was that thing where it was like lesbian or Adam Sandler,
Oh yeah, I saw.
and I got them wrong. Like, look at this picture. There's a picture of Adam Sandler, and he's wearing what is it? It's Adam Sandler, and he wears. Look at that. Like these crappy. These really big shorts. Look at that. He's wearing a bright pink shirt with like splotches on it, and these big blue basketball pants or big
He
blue
looks like a little
basketball
kid who
shorts.
dressed himself.
Yeah. He's bagging though. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
I saw a video of Adam Sandler one time, and he was at a pizza shop, and he was really full in there or something, and apparently he could have used his celebrity card. He could have been like, "Hey, I'm Adam Sandler. I'm Adam Sandler. You need to let me in, and give me my pizza right now." But he was humble, and he went in and he was like, "Okay, there's a wait list. I guess we'll just go somewhere else." If I would, can you imagine? I go somewhere and be like, "I'm Noah. Give me my food now."
I am Wethead Morale.
I am
I demand.
I have 66 subscribers on YouTube. I demand pizza right now. That'd actually be very conceited of me to do. I'd end up on KDKA, and they would say, "What's the dude?
Howard Stern? Wait, no, that's the other guy.
Yeah, no, it's no. On KDKA, Scott the weatherman. You know the weather dude I'm talking about, Scott Harbaugh.
Scott what?
He's like the meteorologist.
I don't watch the news.
Oh my gosh, you don't.
Why would I watch
the
the news?
That's true. Everything kind of sucks on the news, but no, dude. Catherine Amenta, she's one of the news women there. They do an excellent job, but I mean the news kind of sucks. You're kind of right. So, honestly, I used to come home from school when I was real little, and we didn't have cable, and I think I must have done bad on a math test or something, and my mom wouldn't allow me to be on like my Kindle or something, and I would go home, I would eat food and maybe do homework, and I'd just sit in the kitchen and watch the news for like 2 hours until my mom came home, and it'd be the most screwed up stuff on the news, like a sex ring or something, and I'd be like, I wonder what that is. You hear about all these places near Pittsburgh, and you're like, dang, I've never went anywhere. I'm such a shut-in.
Yeah. I used to just come home and watch Wildcrats and stuff.
Yeah, I was on that. Yeah, you didn't have to have what's it called? Cable for that, right?
Yeah, you didn't. It was just like you needed an antenna.
Yeah, I remember I watched the freaking dog. What was her name?
Martha?
Martha
Martha
speaks.
Speaks.
Martha speaks. Martha speaks and speaks and speaks and speaks and speaks. That was a good show too.
Yeah.
And you remember Word? Do you ever watch Word Girl?
Oh yeah.
Word Girl.
Like the lore got insane, like deeper into the seasons, but I didn't watch it at that time.
I watched. I don't even remember. All I remember was there was this one where it was like, favorite word. What's your favorite word? And there was a kid, and he goes, my favorite word is cracker, because it's fun to say. Anyway, cracker. Cracker. And it was funny because it was like this white kid, and he was like the whitest, pastiest kid, and he was like, my favorite word is cracker. I used to think that
I know a few crackers.
crackers. I used to think that all of those shows were like Pittsburgh shows for some reason.
I also thought that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like they were exclusive to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, because I saw like the PBS. I'm like, oh, it must be Pittsburgh. Like, I don't know, Pittsburgh Butthole Television.
Pittsburgh Butthole.
Pittsburgh Butthole. What did the S stand for?
Service. Pittsburgh Butthole. Pittsburgh Butthole Service.
Pittsburgh Butthole.
No, because nobody else would talk about that. Like, you don't see people on the internet talking about Word Girl.
Yeah, I mean, I do now because, like, for some reason people are getting really nostalgic and, like, deep dive and all this
From,
crap.
like, 8 years ago.
There's actually this one YouTuber I watch. Her name's Athena P. She does all these deep dives on a bunch of, like, children's shows. Her most recent deep... Wait, let me pull it up.
I think I know the type of channel you're talking about. I used to watch, like... There was a meme I saw. It goes, like... Instead of going to... I forget what it was, but it was, like, not going to a party and staying home and watching a 2.5-hour video essay about a movie or YouTuber I didn't even know existed. Like, I can relate to that.
Like,
I did that too.
Sunny V2.
Yeah!
Like, just talking about, like...
The British guy's like, this is the downfall of EDP 445.
Yeah.
I wonder who it's gonna be this next month. Because, I mean, it was what? It started out with EDP, right? And then it was Chris Tyson.
Yeah.
Ava Chris Tyson.
Ava Chris Tyson.
And now it's Dr. Disrespect.
No, he was earlier.
Was he? Yeah. Oh, he was earlier, and then it was Mr. Beast Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, whoever it is, and then we don't know who it'll be now. Watch
maybe
it.
Maybe it'll be us. I don't know.
Well, you could be. You're fine. You're still.
Oh,
yeah. You're
I'm still young.
Yeah. Me though. Well, I mean, I should have a 6-month grace period. 6-month grace period.
6 months straight.
Where you're allowed to date minors after 18 for 6 months.
Wait. That's...
grace period.
Well, anyways, I watched this video the one time. It's 51 minutes long. It's this woman did a deep dive into the Sophia the First lore.
Oh, I remember that show. I always thought she was a bit of a prick for some reason.
Yeah.
Sophia the First.
And then there's some that were like an hour long or so.
You remember Doc McStuffins?
Oh yeah, I used to think that was like crazy. I thought it was awesome.
That little girl.
Oh yeah.
I was jealous because she was smart and I was stupid.
And there's another one. I watched this one. It's Tinkerbell lore.
Tinkerbell lore.
And it's an hour and 11 minutes long.
Dang.
Like there's books and everything.
Tinkerbell lore.
Tinkerbell lore.
I watched I forget what it was. There's also the music ones too, where it's like why you should listen to, and then they say some overrated album or something. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's good. Like I saw one was like why you should listen to The Downward Spiral by 9 Inch Nails, and I was like, hey, I guess I never did listen to that, and I was like, it's pretty cool, I guess.
One thing I hate is whenever a song that I like actually gets popularized.
Yeah, that's how I felt about that Nirvana song. Remember when the Batman came out?
Oh yeah.
Something in the wind.
Something's in my ass.
Ooh. Yeah, and everybody was like all over that. People would make the TikToks about like there'd be like this TikTok boy and he's sitting in his chair and he's like, nobody understands me. And he has stupid crap. Instead of that, you should put like a freaking what's another really deep song that nobody like Car Seat Headrest or something.
Oh yeah.
We should get Dude, can you imagine if Car Seat Headrest gets popular?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He only has like what 1.1 million monthly listeners.
That's not even that much.
Yeah,
not
like
munch. A munch. Ice Spice. We live in a world where Ice Spice has more viewers than Car Seat Headrest. That's depressing to think about.
And then this one band, you know that band Surf Curse?
Yeah.
They have this song called Disco, and I've always really liked it. I've listened to it for years. And then suddenly there's this trend where like these couples are like moving back and forth to the
and
song, and they have this weird little dance, and I hate it.
That is annoying.
I'll show you one. Oh, wait, no, that's copyrighted.
Oh yeah, I think we would get copyright if we play.
Are we publishing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll let everybody listen to what we have to say about the rights and the ways and the rules of the world. But you know.
Yeah.
I forget what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, the music essay thingy. I kind of discovered a lot of music through that because remember Spaz?
Yeah.
Spaz is this band I like, and they're called Power Violence. It's like this mixture of like death metal and punk music, and I kind of liked it because I saw a music essay. It was like, why you should listen to Spaz, and I was like, dang, this guy's actually look pretty good. And honestly, all my music taste is from YouTube, so I could thank. Who is the lady the CEO died? Her name was like Susan Wojcicki. Susan Wojcicki or something. But I remember Susan Wojak.
Wojak Horseman, I don't know.
No, but she died, and I was like, dang, I have Susan to thank because let me move the mic. I have Susan to thank because she was the CEO of YouTube, and that's how I discovered all my music. Like, I think I found my favorite band, Death Grips, through a video essay. I think, or that was like 4 or 5 years ago. So I've been gripping. I've been gripping for 4 years now. Gripping strong.
You've been gripping death real hard.
I've been gripping death real hard for the past 4 years. That's funny to think about. No, but for real, like, that was 4 years ago. Do you remember? I feel like I talked about Death Grips in like when we were in school, like in 2022.
Dude, it's all you used to talk about.
Yeah, you remember. Well, I mean, like, I had a resurgence. This is what happened. I found Death Grips whenever I was in the summer of 2020. That's what it was. And we were going to California, and I remember I used to watch a guy on YouTube called Pyrocynical, and he made like those.
Oh, I remember that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, and he talked about Death Grips, and I was like, "What is Death Grips?" And what's this weird band he listens to? And then I listened to one of the songs, like, "Wow, these guys are kind of lame." And then I saw a video essay about them, and I was like, I heard the I've seen footage in the background. I was like, I'm grooving to this. I like this a lot. So I got into it.
So easily influenced.
I know. All because of some dude on YouTube.
Yeah.
It might have been a joke video too, because he was like, these guys are so accessible, and it's like that. So they really were. They really weren't that accessible. But I kind of still like to listen to them because at that time, because I was exploring new musical boundaries. I went from like AC/DC to Death Grips.
Yeah. Which
is kind of funny. Alright, no, it was more like Nirvana. That was my introduction. No, you know what really got me into alternative music was I saw a video of Green Day. Did I tell you about this? And
I think you did.
Yeah, they were playing Woodstock in 1994, and I was like, dang, this is like every song they're playing is a banger. That's like the best feeling whenever you find new music and every song is a banger.
Oh yeah.
On the album or on a session or something like that.
It's even better when you find like a really small like band or something, because then it's like, I get to keep this to myself. Yeah. And don't have to share it.
I can gatekeep it, and then they'll get big. Maybe they won't get big eventually one day. You know what sucks?
Maybe
though?
I'll be their only fan.
Yeah. Monthly listeners. 1.
It's me.
It's me. I'm my own listener. That would be cool. Is if like we don't even really like any like Urban Doctors is local. They're a local band from Pittsburgh, but I'm talking like a small band that could that would go on tour that we like, but we don't really like have that, you know what I mean?
I mean, there is one that's actually on tour right now that I like.
Which one is that?
It's they're called the Whips.
Oh yeah. Are they Australian or something?
No, they're from America.
I thought you liked some Australian punk band.
No.
Or maybe that someone else was talking to me about that.
Anyways, I found their music like right earlier in June, I think.
Oh yeah.
And I was on a road trip and I just like kept listening to them. And now I'm kind of addicted.
Addicted to the Whips. I'm addicted to the Whips.
But anyways, they went on tour recently. I think today might be their last day actually.
Oh, really?
They didn't come to Pittsburgh or anything. They went to like Ohio.
Oh, serious?
They went to Columbus and Cleveland.
Yeah, I forget what it might have been, Cleveland or Columbus, but they were big spots for bands to go touring and stuff in those areas.
Oh yeah.
Like I wanted to see this band called I think I was in school. I remember the day. I wanted to see this band called Gag and this other band called Jesus Piece. They were both metal bands, and it was in, what was it? It was earlier this year. I think it was in February or something like that. And I was in school, and I was in Miss Allen's room, and I looked at my phone. I was like, oh, the show's today, and it's in Columbus, Ohio, and I won't be able to make it. And I got really sad, and I was like,
it is only a 2.5-hour drive.
Really?
Yeah.
From here to Columbus? Or Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Oh, no, they were in Columbus. I think it might have been
Columbus is 3 hours.
Oh, 3 hours. Yeah. I'm not spending my money to drive 3 or 4 hours somewhere. 6 hours. 6,000 miles.
6,000 miles. Let's go.
I can't believe. No, we won't get into that right now. But no, I was gonna say. Oh yeah. I remember I went to the Death Grips concert, and I'll tell you a story. I went to the Death Grips concert last August of 2023. August 7th, and Isaiah knows about this, but there was this. I was in the front. I had my shirt off because it was so hot and sweaty and stinky. That's the thing. Death Grips fans, they must not shower because they stink so bad. It was a stench undescribable. You know, like how sometimes your pillowcase stink or something after.
What?
If you like don't change your pillowcase after like a week or something, it starts to smell sweaty.
Mine doesn't do that.
You don't have a pillowcase though, do you?
I don't.
You just sleep with a straight pillow. I have a pillowcase. I have to change it out like every 2 days because if I don't, then I get major.
Wait, does your head sweat a lot?
I guess it does. I'm having sleepless nights because I wake up and you know what's horrible is whenever you wake up and you feel the cold sweat around you and you can't, and it's like, how are you supposed to go back to bed? It's horrible.
I actually wake up in a warm sweat. I don't like it.
A warm sweat?
Like, I'm really warm and I'm sweaty and I don't like it.
Ew, that's nasty. I wake up in a cold sweat and then the back of my head I could feel it was like
it might
moist.
be because I use like 2 blankets. I don't know.
Yeah, but then it's not comfortable whenever you're only whenever you're only sleeping with like a sheet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nice to have the extra layer.
Like,
you know?
well, the thing is, I have
Hiccups.
I use a weighted blanket on like my upper body, like anything below the shoulder.
Dang.
Below. And then it's not long enough to get to my feet, so I have my comforter, and I use that on my legs.
Yeah. You know what sucks is whenever I not tuck myself in, but at the end of my bed, I tuck in the blanket so that it doesn't like rip out and my feet don't get exposed. But sometimes it'll do that, and my feet will just be kind of sticking out, and it's the most horrible feeling ever. I hate it. Whenever like your feet stick out of the blanket, I guess, you know, it's horrible.
You know, I don't know if she told you this. Our 5th grade teacher, her husband, she would talk about how he would use a little sleeping bag that like covered like his entire body except his face, and he would just use that
In bed.
Yeah,
That's
he would
weird.
just sleep in a sleeping bag.
I guess don't knock it till you try it. All right, Isaiah, we're going to get a sleeping bag. We're going to get sleep review. Sleep review.
Sleeping stream.
Sleep. We could make money off that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Dude, if we go camping with Connor, we could set up a little camera and be like, "What's up, everybody?"
We do like a time lapse of our sleep.
Yeah.
See if anyone moves.
See if you like, and I feel like you'd be the type to just like get up and just like stand there and start doing like ancient Minecraft enchantment table exercises.
Well, the thing is, the one time I was sleeping in a tent with my dad, I was just laying flat in my sleeping bag, and then I just like stood like up slightly, or like put my torso open. I was like, "Who's that? What's that? Where?"
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
You must have been sleep talking or something.
Yeah, I was sleep talking. I also did that, and my dad was like really confused.
You just flip your dad off in the middle of the night. You're like,
and he's like really confused, like, what are you doing? And
Robert.
I had like the best sleep ever that night, dude.
Really? Outside? Was it summer?
I don't know. It was wet out though. It
Ew.
was rainy. That's
I guess
why.
it's kind of like
the
cozy
rain
in a way.
against the
Against the tent.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like having a fan. Do you sleep with a fan?
No.
Really?
Like my entire family does, but I don't. I have trouble trying to sleep.
Oh, I know, me too. Every night it takes me at least like an hour. It sucks.
Oh yeah. Like I'm just
Why
moving
is
back and forth trying to figure out what side of the pillow I want to be on.
Yeah.
Like if I want my head facing right or left.
I end up getting stuck on a subject in my head,
Oh
and
yeah.
I think about crap. You know what I mean? I can't. It sucks.
I also do that. I do not stop thinking.
Yeah, I know my brain doesn't stop. My sister's brain doesn't stop either. One time, I was trying to sleep, and I just hear her, and she just goes, "Mom, Mom," and I was like, "Oh gosh," because she's sleep talking when she says that, and then I'm like, and I go and I was like, "Liv, what's wrong?" And she's like, "Oh, I must have been sleep talking." It's like, dang, you need to like. That's crazy. I'm not a sleep talker. I don't think I ever really did sleep talk.
Except that one time.
Oh my god.
Except that
Okay,
one
yeah,
time.
yeah. There was this time when I was trying to fall asleep, and I ended up actually accidentally saying very, very inappropriate curse word whenever I was trying to sleep, and my friend Payne was next to me on the floor because we were sharing a room, and he was like, "Dude, are you like sleep talking or something?" I was like, "Oh dang, I guess so." Isaiah's having a bit of trouble with his headphones.
I got stuck in my hair.
You know, what was it? I saw something really cool in the news. Massive river cleanup in Pittsburgh will move to the Ohio. Oh, I heard. Did you hear about how they're cleaning up the 3 rivers around the city? Because there's a bunch of car parts in there and stuff like that.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I guess it's a.
Are they like magnet fishing?
I think so. There's a picture here, and there's like a. It's not. What is that? Is that like a
Oh, wait, let me see.
It's not a.
Oh yeah, that's a claw.
Like, yeah, we're using like the claw to fish stuff out. I guess there's a bunch of car parts and crap in there.
Just hire me. I'm great at claw machines.
Dude.
That episode of SpongeBob. Who is that?
Okay, we're gonna have to take a quick break, everybody. We're going to put some little music intermission real quick, and we'll get back to you.